Yeah.
Good. Chairman Afo, Chairman King prepare today. Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
We are unbeatable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this unbeatable. We are in a new year. January 13th, 2024. We're in a new year. Our first time appearing in a new year. Our chairman, happy new year.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Happy New Year.
Yeah, it has been a while since 2013. At least we are happy to be alive.
2023. 2023. Since 2023. Oh my goodness.
2023. 2023 to 2024. Yeah, follow that. Happy New Year to you, my brother.
Same to you. Same to you. You please have to share the video.
Yeah, share the video.
Find a friend at Open Table. Share the video. Share the video. Find a friend at Open Table. I'm not hearing you. Yeah, SYZ.
Yeah, I'm here sharing the video. Yeah, I'm sharing. I'm coming there. I'm sharing. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to be alive. 2024. Share the video. Share the video. Share the video. I'm sharing the video right now. We can reach as much. Yes. I'm sharing the video. I'm sharing the video. That's what I'm doing now. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, people start calling for Liberia. Everybody talk on the show. Hold on 1 minute. We're not ready yet.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No fresher than that. No fresher than that. No fresher than that.
I'm going to announce that Brother Ko is on the phone from Liberia.
Yeah, bestie, la, bestie.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a call from Liberia. My cousin Brother Ko just called from Liberia. To check on Open Table. We say thank you very much. Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Facebook Live. this OP table, January 13, 2024. It's our first time to appear in this year, and we have come to discuss the issue. Honorable Chairman, what's the theme song?
Yeah, I'm playing it.
The panel discussion today will be discussing the community. We should have dived into some issue in Liberia, but in the environment will sleep, we're on fire. Let's go to sleep. Well, on fire. Let's discuss the issue. Thank you very much. Yes, community issue. First on the agenda, we are discussing the unity of the community. Unity of the community. This community, we are fighting so hard to unite the community. Yeah, unity of the community have been united over the past period of time. It's our house. Indian community. Indian Labrador community. Unity in the community. Yes. The newly appointed board members under scrutiny. We'll be discussing that as well. The newly elected board member of LAR. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time in this community. Taxes coming from Labrador people are asking 501c3. Where is the 501c3? They say when the Labrador will be fighting that on your taxes as well. 501c3. Member of LAR are asking 501c3. Are they going to file on your taxes as well? We're calling members of LAR to discuss that issue, to answer some of the questions. So we'll open the line as well. The member of LAR to call and talk about their 501c3. Thank you very much. And with that sport as well today on the menu. African Cup and Nation kick off today. Africa Coast versus Guinea-Bissau. 3 p.m. Thank you very much. The African time, 3 p.m. in Africa. Now, 7 o'clock. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's good to be back here in 2024. 2024, it's good to be back here. And it's a great thing that we are here to discuss community issues. Shout out to Prince Jacob. Prince Jacob is saying hello from Liberia. Wow, Prince, you're enjoying Liberia?
Prince Jacob in Liberia?
Prince Jacob says he's saying hi from Liberia. Shout out to Prince.
Prince Jacob. How is Liberia?
Wherever you are listening from, we're talking about New Hampshire, we're talking about New York, we're talking about Massachusetts, we're talking about Vermont, we're talking about New Jersey, we're talking about Delaware, we're talking about Pennsylvania, we're talking about Ohio, we're talking about Michigan, we're talking about North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, we're talking about Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, whatever you are listening for. In the Midwest, we're talking Indiana, Wisconsin, Illinois, Minnesota, Missouri, wherever you are listening from, we say welcome to Open Table. On the West Coast, we are talking about California, we are talking about Oregon, we are talking about Washington, we are talking about Arizona. We dive into the big state of Texas, wherever you are listening from, Oklahoma, Arkansas. Wherever you are listening from in these United States, we say welcome to Open Table, Hawaii, Alaska. Now back home, we are talking about Liberia. When we talk about Liberia, we are talking about Bomi. We are talking about Nimba County. We are talking about Grand Bassa. We are talking about River Sales. We are talking about River G. We are talking about Grand Crew. We are talking about Lofa County. The county of men. Lofa County. We are talking about Guapulu. We are talking about Grand Kipma County. We are talking about Grand Jida County. Whatever you are listening for in Liberia, and not forgetting my own home county, the county that I was born, Masorado County.
I said that.
Grand Crew is my grandfather country. I mentioned Grand Crew.
Thank you very much.
The beautiful coast of Grand Crew. Wherever you're listening from, we say welcome back to Open Table in this edition of this Saturday edition of Open Table.
You're in Nibakante, out in Nibakante right now.
Nimakande is going good. Nimakande is going good, but Grand Crew on the radar right now. District number 2, Grand Crew County Representative-elect District number 2, Grand Crew County put the president-elect on the radar. He said the president-elect called lawmakers in Maserado and he offered them $25,000 each to vote for Rachel Kuhn. So Grand Crew County is on the radar. Grand Crew County is talking. Grand Crew is talking. Grand Crew not keeping quiet.
Oh, so the president-elect Joseph Boakai already started bribing. The old man came in the door. The old man.
I hope your information is very accurate.
My man, a legitimate, very legitimate.
The old man with integrity. The old man with integrity. The integrity icon.
Yeah, that's corruption.
Grand Crew talking. Grand Crew not keeping quiet. Grand Crew talking. Grand Crew District number 2. Grand Crew County District number 2 representative-elect said that Joe Boakai called them. The president-elect called them and offered them $25,000 each to vote for Rachel Kuhn.
Liberian dollars.
No, US dollar.
Oh, Joseph Boakai is corrupt. During the campaign, he was broke. So
why is he rich now?
So how is he rich now? Offering 25,000 each.
We gotta discuss that. You know, I hate corruption.
Joseph Boakai sold what a Gizi Mountain already, or what?
We don't know.
The information given by Nyan Furula, if it is accurate, we gotta discuss that very well.
Man, you want me to take 2 minutes? Fight to listen to the representative himself. Fight to hear it from his mouth. I can play it right now. You hear it from his mouth.
Nyan Furula, play that.
Representative-elect.
Before we dive into community issue. As well.
Please give all that breaking news if you have the recording.
Hold on. I'm putting it on right now.
I want to see where the old man Joseph Boakai took the money from to be offering 25,000 each. The old man sold Liberia already. The old man came in the door. You already selling Liberia. Liberia is on the menu. Liberia for sale.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Nyan Furula get a breaking news, and Nyan Furula going to come up with his video to back his statement that the president-elect Joseph Boakai have just started bribing the people. I mean, the representative-elect in the Republic of Liberia, and we will take that very serious on Open Table. We are against corruption. That's why we hear from local country. Well, we have to make Liberia first. Liberia must change. And when it comes to these things, we take it very serious. Nyan Furula, can you play the video so that the community and the rest of the world will be aware as well, so that we can know what's going on in Liberia? Because when a man go to sleep with a river on fire, and we not ever accept that. Corruption is our enemy. And that's why when we have a corruption, my blood can be boiling, because I know what it takes to be bribing people. I know what it takes to take the nation resources and give it to individual, and we say no to that. But Nyan Furula, play the video. Let me listen to that.
Yes, you cannot come over here and bring such
information.
My man, I'm telling your Grand Crew talking. Hold on, I'm putting it on right now. Y'all just hold on a minute. Y'all be talking.
I'm shocked. The old man who yesterday was asking for us to give him money for him to cook dry rice and red oil to the house is dishing around 25,000. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Joseph Boakai, slow your roll. You can come in or start sending throwing figures around like that. You see, when this is true, this is a bad beginning. To be honest, I will expect Joseph Boakai to. That's why you are muted. I think you got to unmute yourself.
No, I'm not talking. It's my.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's the thing. The thing is, This is sad. If this is true, this is sad because I expect him to allow these guys to go out there and decide for themselves who's going to be that.
All right. Let me share the video. Let me play the video now, guys. Let me play the video.
That Joseph Boyka can tell people that he will share 25K each. It's concerning. It's concerning. We need to dig deeper to know where he took that money from, or if it's a loan that he got for.
What's going on?
My man, yes, the video, you can see it.
We were not even getting this money. So it means everybody, I don't know if we will get it or not, but I want to make it clear that he never spoke on 25,000. He has spoken only on 5,000 that I have known about. Thank you.
So, Honorable Bowie,
well, can you take it down? Send no follow. Can you take it down?
Media.
Hold on, y'all can hear it?
I can hear it. I can hear it very clear. I'm hearing it.
Is that the president-elect
all
of you lawmakers and try to induce you with 25,000 so that you can vote in the speakership election for his preferred candidate?
No. Automatically no.
Can't hear anything.
SYZ, the problem is on your end. I can hear it.
SYZ, can you hear me now?
Yeah, play it. I can hear it.
What is going on?
But did you discuss with him?
Okay.
First of all, SYZ,
I can't even hear you guys talking.
It's on your end. You gotta go in and come back out whatsoever because Yan can hear me. Yan, are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear, Chairman.
It's always on SYZ end. It's SYZ end. Yes, SYZ end. SYZ, the problem is from your end. I'm telling you. So if you can hear us, I'm hearing Yan and Yan is hearing me. Shout out to Abbott. Abbott, the ambassador. Abbott is watching. Shout out to you. How you doing, Abbott? How are you? This 2024. The ambassador Abbott. T-Mobile, Abbott Mobile is watching. Who's there?
See the newspaper too? Y'all see the newspaper?
Jilu is watching. Yeke is accusing the old man of taking money from Stanton Waterspoon to be importing rice into Liberia. Oh my goodness.
See the newspaper front page say Boyka offer bribes to lawmakers. Hey, Boyka offer bribes to lawmaker.
And Yeke, who is the nephew of the old man, is accusing the old man of taking money from Stanton Waterspoon.
Chairman, while SYZ is working, from studio on his side, I want us to dive into Yeke's statement a little bit. Yeke's statement, it kind of like, I think Yeke is on point. If the president-elect can take almost $50,000 US and donate it to the gas tanker explosion victims in Total Bond County, and the vice president could not do that for all of victims in the country, like the three missing boys, the vice president could not visit the three missing boys. Like the auditor like that, vice president could not step forward to the auditors of victims or family members to even sympathize with them, nor the president-elect couldn't even come on air to even utter a word about the auditors that got killed under George Weah administration, Matthew Inez, and all the atrocities that took place under George Weah. The president-elect told the nation that he was broke. He had no money. On a sudden, the president-elect taking almost 50,000 United States dollars, donating it on behalf of him and his wife. So what you think? Is Yeke wrong to come up and tell the people, say Joe Boyka had to come up and tell the people where he get the money from? After all along, over the past 6 years, he have been telling the Liberian people that he broke and where this money coming from. You think Yeke is wrong?
What you are saying is quite correct. Is very correct, and it's very concerning, especially the fact that even Yeke is speaking on it. That's true. To be honest, Joseph Boyka started in Liberia for almost 6 years and could not even offer less than $500 to anyone. As a matter of fact, usually, if when he was stepping outside, he was always asking for people to contribute before he stepped outside to go and do this goodwill gesture. All of a sudden, now he's a president elect. We understand that with the territory comes a great responsibility and a huge amount of new friends, I will call them, because people will be trying to buy your friendship. And while they are trying to buy your friendship in the process, they will bring money and put it at the table. So when the old man is out there spending all of a sudden, it's concerning. It's like you are in a household with someone, you know their strength, and all of a sudden, your wife and you, or maybe you, the wife and husband together, they in this household, they better get him by, and then one day they make him without a good job and just say, hey, I can afford this, I can afford that, this mansion, this, or whatsoever. The wife side will be concerned where he took the money from. Joseph Boyka money that he's out there spending now, it's not his. The money that he's spending and the money that he's offering out there, this is very concerning and is alarming. This is a recipe of corruption. That old man who just yesterday could not even afford a plane ticket to come to these United States. That Henry Costa will give a series of receipts that I bought ticket for him to fly him and his entourage to these United States. Can go stand now in the face of Liberians and tell them that I can give you close to 50,000 United States dollars. Very concerning.
It's concerning. Seriously concerning. SYZ, can you hear us now?
Prince,
Can you hear us now?
Yeke is asking his uncle. Yeke Koluba is asking his uncle about that. Yeke was the one saying that. Yeke, matter of fact, he went further. He said the money that the Omega came from Stanton, and Stanton is trying to be the only input of rice in Liberia. So Stanton is grabbing the old man. That we don't know if it's true, but the old man should tell where he took the money from that he's offering out there. I mean, it's just good practice. Good practice. If he can come to the Liberian people and tell the people, say, oh, this is what I was sitting down on because I was keeping so and so amount, and I decided this is my own money, and then we can try to maybe follow the money. But if Yeke is saying it, it's true because Joseph Boyka, look, there are some things like you might not take them to be true because of the politics or whatsoever, but you have to apply some logic to things here. Joseph Boyka could not fly out of Liberia from his own pocket. Flying out of Liberia will cost less than 5,000. Less than 5,000 round trip. Maybe because he's a good politician or a statesman, maybe first class, you add another $5,000 on there, maybe 10,000 first class. The old man couldn't afford that. Then right after election, now that he's president-elect, going to visit the family to tell them I'm sorry. Man, I think I was going, like, even just going to the family and telling them that showing your presence was enough. The fact that he carried money out there and start pumping money out there, it will raise alarm. Where you took the money from, Mr. Integrity figure, former broke man, because he not broke anymore. When you get close to 50,000, you can't run with the broke land anymore. You are not broke anymore, so we'll call you former broke man. So where you took the money from, former broke man?
Yeah, and Yeke not just talking. Yeke is also quoting from the Code of Conduct. According to the Code of Conduct, 2.33, according to Yeke, that any government official who accept more than $2,000, you should tell the nation where that money coming from. You know what I'm saying? And Yeke is urging the president-elect to come up and tell the Liberian people who gave him the $50,000. And we are hearing a lot of rumors around that even Metal Steel buffs visited the president-elect and offered the president-elect some money. You know what Metal Steel is doing to our people in Liberia, our people from Grand Bassa, and our people from Nimba, and also affecting people from Bon County as well. You know what those concessions or dealers are doing to our people in Liberia. And president-elect, you are just being elected. You are not even taking office yet, and all those corrupt officials people who have been marginalizing our people, the people that you claim to come and that you came to rescue, now those people coming and offer you money and accepting it. What do you think will be the benefit of the money they're giving you? What do you think will be the benefit? You think something good will come from the money they're giving you? When now they're controlling you. Anything you try to do now, they will be pointing at the money. That's what Stanton is doing. If Stanton can dupe the greater United States and penetrate the system that we get, what make you think Stanton cannot even penetrate you, Joe Boakai, that's sleeping every day? Stanton is offering you money. You think it's because Stanton loves Liberia? No. Stanton get a hidden motive like he's spending all the money from the campaign season. Now you are being elected as president and offering you all those monies. You think Stanton just love Liberia and just dishing all money on Liberia like that? No. So, president-elect, you came with a promise to the Liberian people that you came to rescue the Liberian people. Now you have to be careful which type of gift you should start accepting at this particular time, because that's why God George we are here in a cookie jar, like he could not do anything, because everyone that were around him, all of them here were in the cookie jar. When you not come out to come say something, they will buy fire on you. So Joe Boakai, your gift that you accepting, you accept gift wisely and not to the expense of the Liberian people.
SYZ, you can hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you guys. It was very terrible. Anyway, but Nyam Voodoo, that the only thing I heard, how you talking about Stanton, what have he done?
Yeke is telling the nation that Stanton offered Joe Boakai $50,000 that he donated on behalf of he and his wife in Toyota Bon County for the victims of the gas tanker explosion in that area. Joe Boakai donated 50,000 United States dollars to the victims over there, and Yeke is telling Joe Boakai to come up and tell the nation where did he get the money from. Because all along, he been telling us that he cannot even afford $2,000, because when George we have paid for that his hospital bill, it took Henry Costa to raise $2,000 to pay George we are back. So Joe Boakai could not even afford plane ticket to come to the greater United States. Joe Boakai always used to ask people to contribute to his traveling out of the country and to his medical bill out of the country and what have you. And all of a sudden, he just got elected. Few days after, he donated over 50,000 United States dollars on behalf of he and his wife. It's concerning, and Yeke is coming up and urging the president-elect to tell the nation where did he get the money from.
So what brought about Stanton Waters in this?
Yeke is telling us that because Yeke told gave Joe Boakai I think 3 days ultimatum to tell the nation where he got the money from. If he don't do it, he will come up and tell the nation the source of the money. So after the 3-day ultimatum, Joe Boakai could not tell the nation. Yeke came up and told the nation that, look, the money that Joe Boakai donated on behalf of he and his wife in Toyota Bon County, it came from Stanton Weatherspoon, because Stanton wants to be the only importer of rice in the country. Stanton wants to be the only importer of rice in the country. All the things that Stanton is doing for Joe Boakai, putting Joe Boakai on salary, doing the campaign and what have you, Stanton had a hidden motive, And now Yeke is telling the nation that Stanton want to be the only importers of rice in the country, that why he gave him all the gift to Joe Boycott.
So anyway, I think I don't think but anyway, but this is the issue. Yeke, I don't think Yeke is giving, if his information is correct, he have to prove it, but he cannot come and accuse somebody. You know, it's like it's like I take money and give it to you as a friend. If it's a gift, so we can say Yeke cannot come out and say Stanton is doing good because he wants to be the only importer of rice. And those are things that before we come on show like this to discuss these things, these are stakeholders. And, you know, my observation when it comes to politics, these are stakeholders. I would not just come here and say, according to this person, Stanton want to be this. You know, that man is a stakeholder. I will not come here and sit on this show and just accuse somebody, because Yeke can say things, even though some can be true and some cannot be true. So I, for John Z, when I come sit on this show, Stanton have been doing very well for this old man during the election, even before the election. So if things like that happen, we all know that the old man doesn't have money. Mm-hmm. So if he wants to gift and somebody give him to gift, I don't think that should be an issue. But
yes, it should be an issue. You should stop that. Stop that.
No.
I will stop you right there.
I would give you.
I wanted for him to learn so I can tell him and quote some of the law.
I will give you the time to talk. To me, I don't think if you a gift with my heart, I give you a gift. I don't think that should be an issue for people to take it to be a bribery. The tanker exploded in Bon County, and the president-elect went there to sympathize, give them this amount of money. We understand. Things happen. You know, the family member, like you saw what happened after the election, there was a car that ran in the crowd. The people died. So if somebody will come out and give the family member a gift, so we were going to question that as well. People's life was lost. So Stanton, who sat here in the United States and see that people were hurt in Liberia, say, Mr. President, you are the president-elect. Some of these people voted for you. They lost their life. Can you give this to the family member? I don't think we should sit here and criticize when people are doing goodwill. That's my take. And then after that, when the chairman told Young Bruder, come on, then we can get to the community. But even though I did not listen to the video that you play, so I have no part to play in that video because my computer was acting up. But chairman, go ahead.
First of all, you are saying stuff that is very accurate for a private citizen, not someone in government, so that you should be able to distinguish the two before you say that. When you are in government and you are in the position of power, you do not accept a certain gift. There is a gift limit on what you can accept, because if it is open to you for you to accept whatever, it will create an avenue for bribery. And that's why it's in there. It's within there that the government official and people in power, they cannot accept expensive gifts, even those in these United States. Even if you are in a private sector, if you are in a corporate America, if you are a CEO or whatsoever, and vice president and whatsoever in a private corporation, there are certain amount of gift you cannot accept from customers because it will open the avenue for bribery. So Joseph Boyka is not a private citizen. If he was a private citizen, this by all means is not necessary for us to be causing noise, because Mr. Boyka, he was a private citizen back then when Henry Costa was raising money for him and everybody else was generating funds for his campaign. It's legitimate. A private citizen now whatsoever. Now this man is knocking on the door and he's going to be the #1 person in Liberia. After election and you become a president-elect, nothing that will come to your table will be looked at ordinarily. Like anything that will be on that table, people will look at it with a third eye. People have to analyze. People will have to interpret the intent of the gift, the intent of the good gesture. So, but Stanton in his right mind will not just give you. I don't know where if Yeke said it's true because that was what Yeke said. Yeke said he has the facts,
It's
and
an allegation, right?
and no, hold up, and we're going off Yeket. We're going off Yeket. It was the same Yeket that was proven when Yeket was speaking against George Weah. The same UP people used the words of Yeke Koruba to go against George Weah. So in one breath, you cannot say he's a liar, and then the other breath, you say he's a truth teller.
No, I'm not saying he's a liar.
So hold
Okay.
on. So
Hold
Yeke-
on, let me quote you a law from the Liberian Code of Conduct.
Yeke gave Mr. Joseph Boyka a simple ultimatum. Mr. Integrity Figure, I gave you few days to tell the people where you get the money from. If Yeke is lying, Mr. Integrity Figure will take the mark and he will tell the people, say, the 200 bag of rice, the 25 kg bag of rice, and the 10 million Liberian dollar that I offer the people. This is my own money I work for or I will save it. 3 days.
Per the Code of Conduct.
3 days, his leg has been sealed. 3 good days. Someone who earned that money, they will tell you, look, if I go out there and spend my money and someone come and challenge me, I will give them the receipt. I will tell them, say, this is my money. And I don't even say, look, you are a president-elect. You're supposed to lay the foundation down for integrity. When someone is challenging you and trying to tint your character.
Okay, thank you.
This is something, this is an avenue and an opportunity for you to clear your character. 3 days he sat there with a sealed lip and Yeke keep and tell who gave him the money. Now, let me go to Stanton. Stanton is not dishing out money because Stanton love Liberia or love Joseph Boyka. That's a lie. In politics, there's no free lunch. There is a give and take. When I give you this, I expect you to do that. So if you think the man just dishing out money because he loves you and he's just taking money, and then you are being very, 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 very foolish in the process.
I'm about to pull you on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before you have to let go, we have Prince Jacob from Liberia coming to give us some information. Hello, Prince Jacob.
Hey guys, how you doing, man? How you doing?
We are doing very good. How is Liberia?
Well, Liberia is good. I'm actually speaking from rehab, to be specific. Bless One. That's my guest house. You know, that's what I'm speaking from right now.
So are you with the vice president? I mean, are you with the president you liked?
Well, I went there yesterday. We went there. I met him. So I will not give more detail until I get back, because pretty soon I'll be back.
Thank you.
But I just want to come in.
Yeah.
We have what you can say is right or wrong, but on a platform like this, when we say something, we should give proof. Because you can say something, so we can't just go wrong with it.
We are quoting your prayer. We're not saying,
Hold on. We have a caller. Go ahead.
So Nya give you all these things. He's quoting for Yeke. So, but what is proof Yeke giving us? I'm here on the ground every day. You can have the press conference. Nobody say can I have a press conference? But then you can with that man getting power. Okay? If you want to know the source, then Nya is on the platform. Our man, Mr. City on the platform. They are putting for Yeke. Nobody can show me the proof that Joseph Boyka are taking money from Stanton, or Stanton want to control the economic how for rice.
Yeah, the influence of rice.
Yeah, so we shouldn't be doing this, man. This platform is hard like that. So let us wait and see. No, I'm not UP policy. I suppose Joseph Boyka, but I'm not UP policy. So we're waiting to see. When Joseph Boyka get there, we see what we'll talk about it. We can't just say, you can't say this. We respect you guys, man. So if you give him information, give us the right information. Okay?
Thank you.
That's what I'm calling for.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's the voice of Prince Jacob reporting from Liberia. He gave you inside information that
provided
by Nya Volule. the information doesn't have a proof yet, so we cannot.
No. You want me, Kami? Don't say that.
Hold on. I will give it to you. Hold on. Let me learn. The information provided by Nyan Volule on OP table. I'm not giving any substantiate document to prove that Yeke is very right. And Volule, this platform, I think this platform is one of the best.
You had to let me talk before you disprove me. Before you say I'm not presented proof. Let me talk before you say all of that.
Can I talk and give you
no SYC, no SYC, SYC. You can't be no SYC. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You have to give.
Can I learn?
No. But you can't just come on and say I'm not giving you proof, but you're not giving me the
SYC. You just took a call from the caller when Voodoo is supposed to get in, and you are trying to go and trying to the caller was supposed to wait for Yan to go in. Yan's supposed to come on. And then you took the call. So after that, you're supposed to give the man the floor for the man to say what he has to say before you start saying about whether yes or not. Yan came over here. Yan didn't tell you, say, this is a accurate stuff or whatsoever. He quoted a lawmaker, which is Yeke Koluba. And this is the same lawmaker that you guys used to listen to when he used to be beating on George Weah. You guys was not running around to ask him for proof. So if he's quoting the same lawmaker Yeke Koluba, you guys got to listen to him quoting Yeke Koluba. Yeke Koluba was your messiah back then when he used to go and
you cannot speak for me. The same way, see. I was speaking, you cut me off, and then now you're saying my messiah.
You disproving me without me learning.
You cannot discuss this thing based on opposition.
No, you gotta allow Yan to
vote. You guys
vote.
are in the opposition camp.
No.
Listen to me. Don't let me come in. You guys will not come on this platform and think this platform because you guys are opposition. You guys have been whooped massively or during the election, and you guys still hurt.
You're not doing me due diligence. You're not doing me due diligence.
And I will not sit here. And allow you guys to latch at the president-elect, a great man, the man who have built his character over the past period of time. You will not come on this platform and bring information that is not accurate. You are quoting, but you did not bring any.
But let me let my talk now. Let me let my talk before you come up
audience that is accurate. So
let me let my talk.
This when you have no facts.
Can you give me the chance to let my talk before you disprove me?
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Volula.
Yes. So according to the code of conduct 1.3.3, it talk about gift. I'm saying that because 1.3.3. The code of conduct. Google it right now. 1.3. I will read it to you. I got it put up. You want me to put on the screen so you can see?
Go ahead. Just code.
I can put on the screen so you can see.
You don't have to do that. Just go ahead.
Yeah. 1.3.3. It talk about gift for public official. Any unsolicited present or gift of a modest scales given to a public official or employees of government which is not connected to their official duties, which does not exceed $200 in value. It shall be reported to the public in 3 days. So if Joe Barker received a gift that is more than $300, Yeke is telling us he quoting the law. Like Yeke then was part of drafting. Like govern Yeke then as public official. The same law that govern Yeke then, it govern the president-elect as well. He's now a public official. He is working for the Liberian people. So if he received a gift that is more than $200, he have to report it in 3 days. To the public. So where did the president-elect? Yeke was calling on the president-elect to tell the Liberian people his source of the money that he donated. He was calling upon and quoting the same law. He was quoting the law. He said, according to this law, he should report the source of his gift, the money that he received. He should tell the public the source of that money. If he don't do it within 3 days, There are Yeke. I know where the money came from. You know Yeke is an insider. From the campaign day, you know Yeke is an insider. He's an insider within the Unity Party. So there is no way that you will say Yeke is lying. Yeke, yesterday, Yeke was telling the truth. Anything that Yeke said against George Weah, it was true. You believe it, you ran with it. Today, Yeke is coming up to tell the Liberian people the source of this money that this man is donated on behalf of his wife. Yesterday, he could not donate $5 to the 3 Meeting Boys family members. He could not donate $5 to the auditors that died family members. He could not even visit them. He did not even visit them. And today, because he's president-elect, where he got the money from? Yesterday, he could not afford $2,000 to pay for his hospital bills. It told George we have to pay for a hospital bill. And it told him to raise.
Thank you very much, Vulula. Thank you. Vulula,
so where do you get the money from? And we're talking about it. The man came in with a talk and saying that he came to rescue the Liberian people. Is that the route of rescuing? Is that Vulula? Let me let the caller wait. Is this the rescue that Joe Biden came to rescue us?
You are talking like you are angry. You are even leaving the topic.
I am not hungry. I am not angry because you're telling me I'm not presenting proof. I'm presenting law.
I think we will dive into that.
I'm presenting to you law
that from the topic. Now you carry on to Liberia, and then you're talking about corruption. The president-elect is corrupt. I have a caller on the phone. Fulula will dive into that. I know you're feeling hurt, but we'll discuss that.
Feeling hurt on what?
Hello, Mr. Celestino. Mr. Celestino, how you doing? Just open table.
How you doing? I'm on.
Yeah, you are on. You are live on open table.
I'm out of you.
Hello.
I'm out of you.
Yes, very much.
Okay, I kind of following you guys, and then I don't see my JMB donation. I don't know what amount he donated, and it kind of raised around. But I get you to pull in some points.
Okay.
This is a man who has been managers for corporations and over the years, and I've been minister for some places of work. And then he has been vice president for 12 years. And then you're thinking that he's an old man. And then people sit down here and talk about a donation that he made. And besides that, he has run a campaign with people with capability assigned with him to run a campaign, and the campaign landed well with a victory. He's an incoming president with good character, and he came here and he visited people, and people say, we are behind you, we're going to support you. I mean, why would anybody sit down when JMB go as an elected president to a disaster zone and say he can give even $1 million? Why would anybody think that it's a gift? Or it's a fraud because he was not able to pay his hospital bill, give yesterday, as he claimed it was now he don't have money. And I mean, even us as human beings, if I should just get a position, people are called apart or I get a birthday, people can't give me freeway gifts. And they see people talking about we have been talking that corruption when we are won the election, when we are inaugurated in less than 2 weeks, you are running around, you say your friend getting to laugh. And we all joke about it. And this is a man that's getting money. If he tells somebody that I want to go visit the disaster zone, but I don't have money to go there. And then somebody says, okay, I will give you money to go to the disaster. Then you go donate the money. On your behalf, somebody gave you money to go to disaster. Is there anything wrong with that? It's like that. We should not look at the past history of Bukai saying that I don't have money. Bukai has a corporation, he has a family equipment or center in Liberia. If they don't have wish to use their family equipment money to run campaign because that's his livelihood. But now that he's a president, he can put his hand in this so he can mean to get the farming be done any kind of way. You know that the only farming equipment money in Liberia, farming equipment store or in Liberia is owned by Joseph Boakai. You know that? Where you got all the small things that you can do, like tailor and all those things you can do farming with, it's owned by Joseph Boakai. And they have been running for 12 years. You think that money was just, we just go for a long campaign, put your money inside. How many has money? It's not a foolish man that you do working, you using all your money. And you're running on budget. So, I mean, when people say the thing, you just sit down and say how you get the money. Besides that, you have issue with Joseph Boakai. Then you take it to the take it to the forum. Then the forum and ask him, now you're not jumping on air to consider talk crafts. I mean, people should be wise enough. Just if you can have issue, then you go to the caucus to before the president is inaugurated. Then they start auditing the president before his inauguration. And, you know,
yeah.
I mean, that should be fair enough. Then you keep this and take necessary information when president is elected, sitting by your office. Then you say, okay, where did you get the money when you get the because the president is going to declare his asset anyway? Because the president, everybody are going to go in, also going to declare asset, including he himself.
Yes.
So what's about it now? Let Yaka wait. Yaka should know how to follow procedure. Not jumping out to cause no insanity. Follow procedure. Go in the house. Live with the authority within the house. Just tell out the commission your question the president when he's installed. Where did you get the money to get to the disaster zone? So that's how it's going to be. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we should not be too sensitive over things, and then we jump the rope before the rope is ready to be jumped. Then we make mistake. You know?
Yes.
The man is as far as he's a president, everybody eye on him, but now he's not yet in power. He can only do something according as a private citizen. When he is installed, jeopardize people to subpoena him to appear to get reason and to get cost of to get source of his money that he got to donate to the disaster people.
Yeah.
So I think that would be the rightful forum, not for Yaka to be sitting down to citizen. But you know, sometimes I like how Boakai taking the Boakai is not doing credit to Yaka noise he making. Because I mean, if somebody is talking negative thing and you start talking about it, you're getting relevance, and it's not relevant.
Yeah.
You know? So you don't follow the kind of noise.
We will need to come in on the report or two, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you.
So I rest my case.
Thank you very much. But before you go, I think Joseph Junior want to say one or two words.
No, don't make him go out. Give my reporter. I mean,
okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I think we'll have a caller coming in. Thank you. Hello.
You want to take another caller?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let him take a call. No problem.
Okay.
Well, in that call.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, your name, where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Sylvester Newman. I call from San Diego, California.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I just want to educate some people. You know, people need to be educated. JMB is not an employee of government yet until January 27th. Read the Constitution and read the act that guy was reading.
I disagree with that, but anyway, go ahead.
Hold on.
Tommy, I am a professional auditor. We don't want to start a GSC. When I am conducting audit, I conduct audit based on rules that's applicable to people. You cannot apply any act in the government against JMB now until you take oath as president of Liberia.
Thank you.
Hero, go everywhere in the world, in America where I live. Until he can take oath, he's stay president-elect and the candidate of the Unity Party until he take over. So all of the discussion, I understand Liberians will have the opportunity. We always evaluate JMB, including some of all who voted for him. If he doesn't do the work as he takes over, we will question him. But you know, people are curious and they are concerned because of what happened during the election. We agree. But let's be very, very legal in our argument. Go to your constitution. Constitution does not question people when they are not in power. It questions you when you take power. Then you will be using the resources of Liberia. You will get the mental of authority. Other than that, all they talking are just political talk. I challenge you, go to court, go anywhere, they will tell you they will touch it. I'm speaking as an auditor. We started at GSC. Go seek for my name at GSC Liberia. We started GSC and I worked with GSC up to 2013 before I left and came to the state. We don't try people if they are not in power. So all these things, they are political talk there. Let me friend. Yeah, the man should have a time when he take up, we'll start not questioning him for our resources, for the authority, for whatever other people did not do, him will do better. That's all we'll be questioning him for. But for now, that's just politics. Thank you very much.
So what's your recommendation?
My recommendation is that people who are very much eager and concerned questioning JMB, let's wait until he take over January the 22nd, at which time he will be taking oath and you swear that whatever he promised to do for Liberian people, he's going to do it. Then from there, we'll hold him accountable as a president of the Republic of Liberia. Otherwise, we'll just be breaking politics. Let's people that we really want to see transparency and accountability. That's all our opting for. We voted for JMB because we want to see transparency and accountability in that country. Our auditor, that place is rotting. Liberia is rotting. But the West honored when Jowiya government resigned, I was the foreign minister as a director. Got a foreign ministry, foreign institute, call my name investor. I resigned because corruption was too much. I said, I can't work with this system. I came back to the state. So people should stop, we're not hungry for a job, but we want to see a better Liberia that will be for all of us. That's what I can tell Liberian people. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sylvester. Thank you very much. So that's Sylvester from San Diego, California. Just called Opitable. He works with George Weah government as for the foreign ministry, and also he worked in Liberia as an auditor. Young Furuda, what you gotta say about the Carter, Sylvester?
You know, let's say I keep hearing people saying Joe Boakai, he have not taken oath of office here, so he's not a public official, so we should not say anything that he do right now. We should not even throw light on it. People should close their eye on his actions right now and what have you. Yes, the man that have not taken oath of office, that you're claiming, but they updating him on our national security every week. He receiving an update of our national security every week. This man, if why you're claiming that he's not a public official yet, and we should not say anything that he do right now because he are not taking oath of office yet, then our national security update should not be given to him. These are key and sensitive information given to him, and only given to people who are waiting to take that spot as a president of the nation. So I disagree on that line. If there is not insurance in the Constitution that whatever you do when you are pronounced, as soon as you pronounce logically, as soon as you are being pronounced as president-elect, you are definitely a public officials, and the public eyes will be on every move and every step you take.
Thank you. Thank you. Before we go to the chairman, let me put Tony Givler on the phone. Tony Givler is here. Let me put Tony Givler on. Hello, Tony Givler. You are live on Opitable.
Hello, Opitable and this family.
How you doing, sir?
Good. My attention has been drawn to the statement made by the Senate chair against Joseph Walker.
Go ahead.
Concerning the meaning that brother gave. You see, when the rich man said they are poor, they know that they cannot afford to eat. A brother man can say, I am broke, I don't know what to do. Does that mean that he's broke? And besides, Joseph Walker is a president-elect, and he's the head of a party. The party then depend on, not the area, they depend on views before they can function. The party has an account. Party has an account, so Joseph Walker can afford money for anywhere and go to his donate. That's the culture of Nigeria. Something like this. If Joseph Walker has gone and spoken to the people out there, and we're all giving a penny, you say what kind of president is he? He really took to sympathize with the people, they're not going to die. He could be criticized for that. Now he has gone to work and take the last money for a corner to pay to the people to say, look, I stand by you. I see your pain. I wish you guys well. And then that become a problem. And something is shown. The charges that is being cooked by Yaga Kodma, maybe supported by Yaga and Joseph Sere, they really say they could even tell me as a financial fraud. This man spoke and gave money. Not because he said he was broke, mean he could not afford to give 20 million again. How much is that in a year now? And the statement that Costa used to transfer him. The longest step Brogan made in America was his presidential visit. Was Costa a part of that?
No.
How do we afford that the Great Baby Express? So let us stop playing the game that the transparency we talk about Nigeria is counterproductive. So we start at every person you start losing the money. You see it? Far on this side. So don't forget this. If Brogan has spoken over there, we're all making the pledge. And we're all giving a donation. We could still criticizing her. We're going to know he is. He's a cheap man. He's harmless. He's easy meal. So, Joseph and yeah, was sent down attack for a minute, but this one, Joseph Walker did not do anything wrong.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tony Gabriel. But what's your recommendation before you leave?
Our recommendation for what? For future leader?
For our president-elect.
Yeah. You see, president-elect, I see him on the benefit. Now, I'm not going to say manage your expectation. And it's too soon that he will do all this.
He stole my stuff from my page. American stole my stuff from my page. But
hold on, Chairman. You are protector caller. Tony Gabriel Pioneer, go ahead.
I'm not going to say that manage your expectation is, and it's too soon to expect too much. Even the rebound said the way you rebound.
Say Joseph's statement. I said that statement 5 days. I'm not talking from my page and go put it on your YouTube stuff.
Well, I'm not going to say I'm
not going to plagiarize.
Yes, I get the evidence.
Yeah, you can go sue him. Go ahead, caller.
I said it on my page. And then connect token and go carry to manage.
Too soon. This is a teamwork. A lot of people that Brogan is going to employ, some of them are good in classroom, but they are not good at application. A man could be an expert, but that means that he could apply where he learned.
Well, we want to talk though.
Thank you very much, Tony Gabriel. That's the voice of the pioneer in this community.
We are taking all UP supporter call.
Thank you.
I think you're gonna start taking calls.
Hold on.
Every call you take today for UP, every UP supporter call. Like, I mean, are you taking?
Can you got CDC to call as well? Can CDC call as well? Anyway, let's switch the pendulum up to the chairman. Chairman, what you got to say about various callers?
Look, first of all, we got to understand this. I understand everybody calling now. I understand exactly what they are saying or whatsoever. But I'll say a few things here. Look, if it looks like a duck and it swims like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it is probably a duck. If it looks like corruption, it is probably corruption. Now, however, we can say here that Joseph Boyka is a president-elect. You cannot audit him, and that is fine. However, while we are arguing, for some of us, especially me, what we are arguing for is you have to raise the standard of integrity. You ran on that. I understand my father, Uncle Tony, and few people call here and talk about Joseph Boyka has money. You want to tell me that, man, hold up. You want to tell me a man who is rich that have been sitting, he's been sitting down on money. We understand he was a former vice president or whatsoever, sitting on money to the point that he's going through poor health, that he's sitting on money, he's dying, that a George Weah have to foot his bill with money in his pocket. But this is a rich man that is telling us that oh, I do not have money. So you will sit on money. And your health, look, your health is the number one thing. I don't care the amount of money you get in this world. Billionaire will go to any length to maintain their health. Joseph Boyka was poor. He is poor. But now he probably not poor anymore because a lot of money is coming on his decks. Because Boyka told us with his own mouth, and we'll go by what he told us with his mouth, that he's broke, that he was living on loan. Because it's evidence, it's out there that Joseph Boyka took money from George Weah to take care of his health. Joseph Boyka could not generate money, and Henry Costa was out here begging like a Pentecostal preacher, offering basket and laying down on the altar for Joseph Boyka because he wanted to help Joseph Boyka. When Joseph Boyka, poor health, the rich man with poor health, and you guys want to really convince us that this old man is sitting on money, but he was telling the people that he poor to the point that he was going to the grave and that he's still sitting on money. I don't want to believe that story.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, hold up. I have to learn. But this is the same Joseph Boyka that ride with Eddie for 12 years. 12 good years. We understand that man is no integrity figure. I don't care how much they want to make him to look like a Jesus, he's not a Jesus. I don't care how much they want him to make him look like a saint. Someone who's going to ride with Eddie for 12 unbroken years cannot be the sin in my eye. I do not care how much people put him out there. He is like any other politician. He's corrupt like them all. Like George Weah, he is corrupt. And he will have to come in to change the narrative for some of us who do not believe in his lies. I mean, it's okay for those that love him to believe in his lies. Some of us will never believe in his lies because
thank you very much. Thank you.
No, don't interrupt me. You're allowed to call out them to go long. I'll have to go. You can't interrupt me.
Are we doing competition?
No, there's no competition. But why try to look? That's the thing about it. You didn't stop the people that was going on for 6 to 7 minutes because we're talking about Joseph Boyka. But the fact that I'm big on Joseph Boyka, you want to stop me in my track. Well, go ahead, and if you get a call or whatsoever, then
no, I don't have a call. I just want to move to the real topic and discuss the issue. Instead of us discussing Joseph Boyka and Nyanvuruda brothers story that sparked the whole internet. Nyanvuruda, no problem, but we will dive into that issue. We don't want to deviate from the real topic we have to discuss here today. But Nyanvuruda, thank you very much for bringing some of the current events from Liberia, and we have to discuss our community. When a man go to see where we're on fire, we have to discuss our community. Our community is falling apart, and things have been happening. Nyanvuruda, I will start with you about the unity of the community. What are some of the things you have been observing when it comes to unity in this community?
First of all, I want to use this medium to tell the Parker administration, thank you very much. Thank you for, holding on to the community at this level. Thank you for bringing the community together in times of difficulty. The past few months, the community have some, serious emotional issues going on within our community. Prominent members of our community passed in the past few months. They could not live to see the year of 2024, and we saw the community yearning together, coming together, to console the bereaved family. The community really pulled together, and I want to use this medium to tell the First Lady, Mrs. Sonia Parker, thank you. She reached out to every community women in our community to make sure that the bereaved families are taken care of. They should not get to worry about something, that they needed to do as family, during their family bereavement and what have you. And to all of our community members, I want to say thank you all. You guys, show to us that we are living in a community, and our advocacy for community unity is not falling on deaf ear. It's falling on a fertile ground, and people are yearning together to come together in times of difficulty. But I want to urge the community, this should not be the only time that we can come together. Let us come together in terms of graduation. When someone child is graduating and they put it out there that my child is graduating, and we should come to celebrate with our particular family. We come together, that we can come together in times of death and what have you. When someone is getting married, these times that we need to come together. This community, I think this community is one of the united Liberian community in the entire countries, in the entire United States that I've seen so far. Every community that I've visited, this community is one of the united Liberian community that I've seen so far. But we still have a lot to do. We have to come together in times of joy, not just in times of emotional distress and what have you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nyan Volula. Honorable Chairman, I think the stage is yours now. So, what is your take on the unity of the community? This community have been going through a lot of things, and right now we can see that when there is even like a reply stuff, bereavement, a graduation, and other thing, marriage and stuff going on, like Nyan Volula was getting married, the community came out. I saw that. I'm a living witness. So, what is your take on the unity of the community? This has not happened over the past 10 years. It just started happening just quite recently. What is your take on the unity of the community?
Mr. Chairman, just hold on 1 minute. Let me give a shout out to someone who is watching away from Seclepie, Nima County. Anita Robert, we want to say thank you for tuning in, using your data from that end to watch us. It means a lot to us. Thank you so much. Please help us share the show on that end.
Thank you, Anita Roberts. Thank you, Marco Harris. Thank you to Sylvester Numa from San Diego. Thank you to Jerry Mans and everyone else that's watching.
Thank you, Ambassador. Ambassador is watching as well. Thank you, Ambassador, for watching.
We understand that the things we express here, they are not gospel. These are our opinions, and we do not in any shape or form.
Can you be a little bit audible, Honorable Chairman?
Or in any means claim to have expertise in everything, in every area, but we're expressing our opinions, and we're going to discuss issues that we think we should be discussing, and we're going to say things that will run contrary to the views and opinions of others, and that's fine. That's society. But however, I'll go back to this community. The community we're talking about, the community of Indiana, Liberians living in Indiana. I think over the past few weeks, we showed that we can unite and come together. However, even though the circumstance or the situation is not one that is pleasing to everyone, because it's an unfortunate situation. We came together because of death in the community. We were dealing with two homes that got affected, and our pastor and our pastor wife. I think the community came together and they pulled together, and the community show love, and I think we should build on that. I think this community can do far more if we come together. We understand that we all have our own views on things, and we all will always we are not agree on everything, and that's okay, because I don't expect a community of individuals, like land individuals, elders, young people, old people, everyone else to just agree. But when it comes time for us to come together, we should come together, and that's important. And it is refreshing, very refreshing to see what happened over the past few weeks, from those that are serving, the ushers, cooking, the money, the donation, those that are picking up food, everyone pulling together, coming together to stand together and wrap their hands around the family, especially during the holiday season, when the family, families, during the holiday season, we all come together. We try to take break, vacation time, trying to breathe, because America is so stressful. It stressed every one of us. I mean, you have to live in this United States to understand how stressful America is. I know from people back home, they won't believe us when we say America is stressful, but it's indeed stressful. But this holiday season, we came together, and that's okay. That's nice, and I want us to build on that. I understand the politics and the views will not always align, but that's society. But we should not make our opinions and our views to create enemyship. That's not good living. And let's live by all means, according to the Bible, say at peace and in harmony with all men. It's not easy, but we can try. We can try.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I like that. The two of you propounded very well. And I like that when we talk about this community, because we will not sit here and allow our community to fall apart. And when I see the people coming together in terms of bereavement, marriage, or graduation, and other stuff like sporting events, those are things that we should be really talking about. You know, when I see people gravitating towards unity, it makes me feel happier. And I like these things. I like the way you guys propounded towards the unity of the community. But anyway, Yanfuri, I'm going to get back to you again with the newly appointed board members. I think the board members, I think we got 5 appointed board members. I don't know who is the chairman. I don't. It might be my friend and brother. I don't know, but they have to come out and tell us. So, Vulule, I know you have been in the corridor of politics in this community. Who you think is the current, the incoming chairman of the board?
Well, I cannot just come out to make a pronouncement. You know that
we don't got some open table. You are aware of that.
That I don't know of, but we are hearing news all around the corridor. But again, I don't want to come up and call name. They will say, "Oh, no proof." Again, I'm saying we are hearing news.
You are the can call about this community. Come, go ahead, tell us.
We are hearing news. We are hearing news. But anyway, first of all, I want to give it to our outgoing board members of our Liberian Associations of Indiana. Our outgoing board member, they are extremely well. They had the organization in tight, and now they are passing the baton to a new board members. New board members have been appointed by the president. The president, that power was given to the president by the constitution that governed the organization, which is the Liberian Association of Indiana. The president used his constitutional power to appoint 5 board members. And those people, I believe that they're going to do well. And what I will tell the incoming board members to really take to consideration is board members, they are not just there for dispute, within the organization. Board members should take part in raising funds or coming up with fundraising activities or strategies, presenting it to the administration to raise funds for the organization. And I want to urge the incoming board member to look in that direction. They should be active. They should not just be sitting. In case of problem, then that's the only time they will function. That's not just the work of a board. The board should really look into raising funds for this community and presenting fundraising strategies to the administration to go about in raising funds for our community. We're talking about how you call it, a community center. A community center will not just come solely based on the administration effort. It will take all of us collective idea to come up with strategies, and the board members, as board member, I think it's within their power to come up with those strategies that we can go about acquiring the community center that we all been yearning for in this community.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Honorable Chairman here from Grand Crew County. Grand Crew County, how you doing, Honorable Chairman? But Chairman, before we get into the issue, I have a question for you, Mr. Chairman. Chairman, so looking at the newly appointed board members, who do you think should be the chairman of the board?
Shout out to Madam Sanu Kamo, and shout out to Mama Mistress Isabella Delia Langway. I think I called her middle name. Mistress Isabella Langway. Yeah. Nimba. Oh, Nimba. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Auntie Isabella. I'm missing your last name. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone that's watching. You said to look at the bowl. Who should be the chairman of the bowl?
Yeah.
I think that is within the right of the president to. I don't know.
I'm asking for your opinion. Who you know the board we got 5 board members. So in your opinion, like as a politician who are better observing and a leader in this community, who do you think should be the newly appointed board member in this community?
Benice, I'll get it right.
Vanny Camo. We have the former vice president Miko Harris. We have one son. I don't know everybody name, but
we have Bishop Winnie, we have SK, we have Vanny Camo, the former vice president, and who else?
Madam Evelyn Cassia.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a caller. Hello, how you doing? This is Obi Table.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the former first lady of this community. You are protected.
Yes, I was calling to give you to correct 2 things. Maybe I might be wrong. I heard you saying that you said Nyam Bulule is Yeke Koluba, and I dispute that.
Yeah, go ahead with
And that's thing. The reason why I dispute that, I ain't see Nyam cussing nobody. I don't see Nyam doing stuff that Yeke Koluba does, and I think Nyam is highly educated to be compared to Yeke Koluba. I'm sorry if I'm trying to say, but I think Nyam, just say Nyam is Nyam himself. He's not Yeke Koluba. He's Nyam, and Nyam being Nyam, that's Nyam.
Thank you.
Okay, and number 2, I don't know, maybe somebody said that we haven't been together within the last 10 years, but that's wrong information also.
I said that, and I will buttress it. Go ahead.
And the reason why I say it because I've been in this community since 1989. And anytime somebody have something, bereavement, wedding, or anything, we always come up and help each other. So I would like to correct that. Because when my father-in-law died, the community came out in full to help in 1997. I don't think you were in Indiana then.
I was even in America. Go ahead.
Okay. So I just want to make that correction that we always was for one another. We can have our differences, but we always respect one another and help one another. So in that light, I want to say thank you for allowing me to make that correction.
Thank you. Thank you very much, former First Lady. Thank you. Before the First Lady go, you guys have anything to say?
Well, let God bless all of us and let us continue to be good to one another.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
My man, you don't just come over here and be talking something about me. People watching, people know who is who.
I say you are the Yeke of this community.
I am not Yeke.
The lady say you are not a Yeke. No problem. We move on.
Okay,
ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody just posted. They say Nyan can be annoying, so now, but Nyan is very respectful. Hey.
Thank you very much. Nyan is very respectful. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness! Hey, Yan, you see, Yan has fans and followers and people that will stand for him or whatsoever. And I'm glad that Mama and Sando Kambo she did clarify that Yan can now be compared to Yeke. First of all, it's no secret that Yeke is a warlord or a war criminal or whatsoever. Yeke second said that he fought war into you might say that Yan can he can be loud and he can say a lot of things, but with the exception of fighting war, Yan didn't fight. Yan is highly educated and Yakiad, and Yan is not living on government money. He's never been taking government paycheck. I think he has an opinion. He can be highly opinionated, and that's okay because as young people, sometimes we learn when we express our opinions rather than keeping them in. Even though sometimes it will seem annoying to others, and that's okay. That's okay because if you don't express your opinion and then people don't understand how you feel, you're supposed to rather than sitting down maybe behind closed door or doing it in a gossip form. He comes on here on this platform and everywhere as in your face and see these things. So
thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
They are miles apart. They are miles apart. And when Madam Sano Kambo said 1989, oh my goodness, she was trying to
1997.
She said nothing. What?
1997.
Oh, she said she been in the community since
1989.
1989. I was just a baby boy.
Yeah, but she also mentioned something about 1997.
Yes, she says 1989. Small. Okay, we said whether we were born or not, but I have to.
but she's been here for a very long time. Anyway, let that. Did I answer the question?
I was about to answer it before you take her call.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Vida Vida Do for following. Shout out to Bernice Alpha. Shout out to my own niece, Tutu Makate. I love you, Tutu Makate, my own niece. Okay.
We'll give you time to give shout out, but answer the question.
All right. Okay, with the names we call Vani Kamo, we call SK Masale, we call Miko
Harris. No Harris.
Miko Harris.
Yeah. We'll give a similar name now. Go ahead. Let me see what's around here. Go ahead.
But you said you gave her similar name. Okay, you tell the Nima Kante name, give her similar name for
Lufa Kante Harris. Let's go.
Okay, we'll give her similar name for Lufa Kante.
Lufa Kante, no problem.
Miko Harris, Evelyn Cassiel, and then Vani Kamo and Bishop Winning. However, if I'm taking someone, I'll make Vani Kamo the head of the board. Why? Someone will ask me why.
I will not dispute that. Go ahead.
The reason why I say Vani Kamo the head of the board is because sometimes the board, they'll be interpreting constitutional matters, and I think Vani Kamo was part of the framework or the people that put that thing together, because we are still working on editing or trying to get something new. And I expect Vani Kamo to be very aware of the Constitution. And in that vein, I will take Vani Kamo as the head of the board. Now, I'm not saying the president should do because Joseph is saying this, so the president should follow Joseph's opinion or Joseph's idea. But that's my preferred pick. If I'm looking at everybody, that's my preferred pick. I want somebody who will understand the board. And then to add to Vani's resume and credential here is like Vani works for the state. So the board will be helping and to link the association or the organization with the state. And I'm quite sure and quite frankly, I'm confident that Vani can do that. He can link this association with the state. And whatever with the need our help and whatsoever, then we can help whenever necessary. But that's my preferred pick, and that's my opinion. I'm not saying the president should go.
Thank you very much. I think your opinion, I accept that as well. Vani understands the Constitution very well, and Vani has been in the Liberian community for a very long time. He understands the community when it comes to leadership, and he has been around the Constitution. And like you said, they all wrote the Constitution. So he will be able to interpret the Constitution to the Liberian people when people fall short in an even like issue with the secretary and that of the entire administration. I think Vani will be able to handle something like that very well professionally. So my pick for the board chair would be Vani, and we move on. Time is fast spent. We don't have to hold the audience. We are moving now straight to the 501c3. we are approaching tax time. Tax time, the Liberian people have paid their due. Some of them pay, even though I did not pay anything. So I don't think earlier will give me their 501c3 because I did not pay my due. But to those of you in the community that pay your due, now Nyan Volule pay his due. Nyan Volule, what is the status of the 501c3?
Since the 501c3, I believe that it's in good standing, because these are issues that we've been talking about for the past, I would say, since Rufus 30 days to this current administration. These are things that we've been talking about. And I don't think the administration will sit and lose the 501c3 again, because we lost it before. And we all know the struggle that we went through in reinstating the 501c3. And now that we have a leadership that eyes are on every move they make, I don't think the leadership will sit down for the 501c3 to be lost again. So we don't want, I think the 501c3 is in good standing. But what we don't know is the 501c3 in the possession of the secretary, because he's the custodian of our documentation. Now, what we don't know, but because the last time we checked the 501c3, it was in the possession of the current board secretary and the outgoing board secretary, Mr. Dr. H. Mobile Famune. He was in control of 501c3, and we all been saying that the 501c3, it cannot be separated from every other documents of the organization. Wherever all the documents are right now, the 501c3 should be there all together, so that when something happens tomorrow, we know who to go to and who to hold accountable. And what have you, which is the secretary. The secretary is the full custodian of our documentation, and the 501c3 is one of the classified and very, very important documents that that need to be kept very good for
with
this
the organization. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nyan Volule, favorite son Nibakante. The grandson of Grand Crew, the grandson of a fisherman from Grand Crew, Honorable Joseph Zigizar Jr. We are diving straight into this issue. This is very important, the 501c3 of this organization. We want to know, Honorable Chairman, you pay your due. Are you going to file your taxes with the 501c3?
I usually don't do that. I wish they can give it to people that will need it, or to file their taxes or whatsoever. But it's not just about paying dues to use the taxes. To use the 501c3. It's not just about paying dues. Some people will give donation to this organization outside the dues. Some people donated 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I think they should be able to use the 501c3 to claim those taxes, especially during the tax season. When you're in a certain tax bracket, you need that sometimes to reduce your tax or for you to not pay back. However, I do not know where the 501c3 is, and I think the president and his people, they can explain to the status of the 501c3, and I think they should not be a taboo. This is something that Liberian in Indiana should be aware of. Matter of fact, especially those that are contributing to this organization through what is death or bereavement, what is just ordinary program, anything else. They should be able to claim this money back, and the 501c3 should be out there for them to use and claim their money and claim it back or whatever and use it. It should not be something that we should be asking for. And for too long, we have been asking for this 501c3. If they think it's not okay, maybe if it's in the individual name, they should come clean and tell us. Maybe we need to find a new one. Let's understand the status of this 501c3 for those that intend to use it. And then we can move forward and move beyond this particular thing. But each time we talk about the 501c3, it ruffle fellows, and it's like a taboo. And for some of us, we haven't been to Sano Bush or Society Bush, so we don't know how things go, but we're always gonna talk. Why are they gonna take us back to the society bush and whatsoever? We're still gonna vote for federal. We're gonna speak truth to power when it's
Don't worry,
necessary.
I will give you to the former president to take it to Bon Kante, so you can be initiated. Don't worry about that.
No, the former president was to Bon Kante. You are initiated. He can speak Pele. I will have to learn how to speak Loma, and I can speak Loma well. You gotta teach me Loma as well. But yeah, Madam Sado Kambosi is supposed to be with the president and the board of director. I believe so. It's supposed to be with the board of director, and the board of director is supposed to be sitting on that. However, if this old board is leaving, will they pass it to the new board? We don't know. But the community should ask the questions in meeting. They should ask for the status of this, especially like you said, during this time. This is tax time. People who intend to use them, they should ask for it. And if it's not in good standing, let us know. Then we cannot talk on this until we make it to be right. However, again, this organization should be filing taxes to maintain that status. The 501c3 status, we got to maintain it. So I don't know how they're going to file taxes and maintain the status, because maybe the person who is having it right now going to file on behalf of the organization. I don't know.
SYZ, before you come in, I just want to say something on that. You know, one thing the administration lacked, and they didn't give a report on that in any of our meetings, is if whether they filed the 501c3 last year, because the lack of filing the 501c3, that's what get us to lose the 501c3 in the first place, the first time. So this administration have not given us any report in any of the meetings that I've attended. Probably I was not in the particular meeting that the report was given on the 501c3 being filed, but this administration have to come up and tell us if they filed the 501c3 last year and what is their intent of doing it again for this year. So we have to know that it's part of accountability, and we elected this administration on accountability level, and they should be accountable to that.
I think I will have to place a call to. I don't like gossip. I will have to call the Secretary General to give some information to us. We are obitable. We don't gossip. So that's why I'm going to place a call right now to the Secretary General, because these guys are public figures. They need to tell us the start of the 501c3 so that the community can be aware of these things. And I'm going to call Robert Carey. Robert Carey is the Secretary General of this community. Robert Carey, where are you? Robert Carey, I'm looking for your phone number right now.
Yeah, Chairman, you know, like what I was saying, why
Robert Carey?
Why are you looking for Robert Carey number? You know,
I'm calling Robert Carey right now. When he answers, he'll be on the show.
Yeah.
We don't got some Obi Table. Robert Carey, please pick up the phone call. Obi Table is calling you. Yeah, you are live on Obi Table, Robert Carey. We are talking about the status of the 501c3. It's tax time. What is the status of the 501c3, Mr. Secretary General? Finance Secretary. Okay. Thank you very much, Finance Secretary. Okay, thank you very much. Finance Secretary is. I'm going to call Miss Fatima Famula.
Why are you looking for Fatima Famula? But the secretary in possession of the documentation.
He said it is the Finance Secretary need to answer this question right now.
The reason why he couldn't answer is the way you did when you came in. You took a question from his desk, because you talk about if they file is a financial matter, then go to the financial secretary.
Okay.
But if you're going to talk about the hard copy even with him, then he could probably say yes or no. But when you are talking about them filing to maintain the status, that should be something that Fatima should be aware of.
Yeah, because they got to tell us there have been no report.
The Finance Secretary did not pick up the phone. Anyway, we'll dive straight into the issue. We'll discuss this issue. Maybe one day we will bring them to the stage so that they can tell Liberian people the start of the 501c3, and then if the citizen of this community, the Liberian Association member, going to file these things on their taxes. But anyway, without further delay, let's move our pendulum now to the African Cup of Nations. We have the African Cup of Nations starting today. I think it should have started at 3 p.m. Ivory Coast versus Guinea-Bissau. So what is the thing when it comes to sport? our motherland, the African are playing one of the biggest tournaments. It start today in Ivory Coast, Ivory Coast versus Guinea-Bissau. What is your take on this thing when it comes to sport in the continent of Africa?
Yeah, I'm not really following soccer a few times like that, but anyway, for the African Cup of Nations, I will want for the cup to stay right there in the West African region, and in the West African region, we're looking at probably Cameroon, how you call it, Nigeria and Ivory Coast. I think these are the top, in Ghana, these are the top in our region. Is Togo in the West? I think Togo
in the West.
Yeah, it's Togo in the West. Then we get some Google, team in the West. But I would prefer the cup to stay
right in the West as well.
Yeah. I would prefer for the cup to stay right there in the West. I don't know how long it has been that the West have not taken the cup.
It's in the West right now. Senegal have it.
Oh, Senegal have it?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so I would love for the cup to stay right there in the West again. So I'm looking at the host country, Ivory Coast, to get it stay right there.
Thank you. Honorable Chairman, I know you are a midfielder. You are Junino, that's your former name. I will call it here today. Junino Panabucano. Junino Panabucano. Panabucano, you are a former name. Junino Panabucano, what is your take on the African Cup of Nations?
Yeah, the people, you see, the people can be questioning my skill. They don't know I'm a skillful soccer player. I'm very skillful, and I'm very skillful and talented on the field. That's the thing about it. So if my dad and my mom were not beating me for school been and stuff and other stuff, maybe I would have been hero by now. Any good money with my skills.
I know you're very rich. You are very rich.
Yeah, but it's okay. We'll be very rich in the other way because they put down a very good foundation for me. I will go that route for now. Yeah. But yes, let's talk about that African Cup. I think right now Africa is leading 1-0. So I think Africa is in a good place. I think the West, the team West Africa is still in a good chance. I think Senegal is in a good place to get that as well. Nigeria as well. However, you cannot forget about North Africa and other side of Africa, South Africa and other end. But I think the West African teams they are in a good position to keep the cup on that particular part of the continent. However, it will be something for us to follow and see. I'm always excited to see the guys leaving Europe and leaving Asia and leaving Australia and other continents to go back home. This is ESF service to entertain their people. We are Africans, and even though we leave the continent to go seek a better life and a better living, we are still connected to the continent in some way, shape, or form. And we love Africa, and we pray that Africa can succeed in the near future or whatsoever. Maybe it'll be our lifetime or past our lifetime, but someday Africa will be up there. But until then, we will always be interested in things concerning Africa, and the African Cup of Nations is something that we are interested in as men.
So the last question is just very simple. Nyan Vurula, who you think should carry the trophy?
Ivory
Coast.
Yeah.
Honorable Chairman, who you think should carry the trophy? Which in the country?
Ivory Coast, because I live in Ivory Coast for a few weeks. No, the thing is not just that Ivory Coast is closer to Liberia. And let's be frank. We can say all we want to say about the French people. I mean, I'm gonna say sometimes like they can be mean sometimes, but I mean they accepted us doing war. Okay, so when it's in the neighborhood, you gotta pray for your neighbors. That's Liberians. We gotta be happy for our neighbors. They say when God is in the neighborhood. When your neighbor is blessed, you should pray because God is in the neighborhood. So since Africa is right there, let's be happy for Africa. When Africa win, maybe sometime Liberia will win. But first of all, I see Joseph Boka is going to uplift our team because the soccer star was there. He was dancing buka. And Liberia. The one thing that Joshua felt was that soccer thing. I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. I don't want to dive into the politics. That a man that came, The one thing that people get to know him about around the entire world was for football. The one thing, 6 years, 6 good years, and he's leaving that team in a mess.
In relegation.
Leaving that team in complete mess. 6 good years, if he was going to dissolve the entire team and even start an academy team, but now he will be leaving with a good foundation. But he was not far-sighted, and he was out there doing things that right now he should be probably going to Ivory Coast to watch the game. I know he will probably go to Ivory Coast to go watch because that's something he loves, and he's a football legend on the continent. So,
thank you very much. For me, I'm going to analyze this thing very well. That's why I'm from West Africa, Liberia. Honorable Chairman is gone. No problem. I can remove him. This is the issue. This is the issue about West Africa. I know we have Senegal. It's a very strong team. We have Cameroon, Nigeria, who just have the newly elected African best.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Nigeria got the African best right now. And the former African best is playing for Senegal, Sadio Mane, who just got married. The marriage talk all over the internet. And we have been observing some of these things. But we cannot also forget about the indomitable lion of Cameroon. And one of the things that people should understand that is very powerful, but people doesn't want to or acknowledge them. It is Morocco. Morocco went to the World Cup. They went to semifinal, and they are very good. They are from the north. So those are teams that we should be looking at. So we know we love West Africa, but the North African team too, they are very good. So I think without further delay, right now we have to end this show because we gotta go. Time is fast spent. It's 1 minute to 4. So, Honorable Chairman, if you're around on your video, you can just play the music so we can close this show and get out of here. Our listener, I think they are getting tired now. They want to go.
I don't have my phone.
Everybody got to go to their family.
I don't have my phone with me to play the music. I don't have my phone.
No problem. I will. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do here. Let me see. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But Africa, why are you looking for that? Africa stand a good chance in Group A. Group A, the only contenders that so far I'm seeing over there for Africa is Nigeria, Guinea-Bissau and Equatorial Guinea. I know it will be an easy route for them, but Nigeria is the only contender I've seen for Africa in Group A.
Nigeria is very powerful indeed. Nigeria got that lone striker. He's very powerful for Napoli. Victor Simi, he's very powerful. Where I think I got a call. Let me see what the caller said. Let me see. Hold on 1 minute. Hello? Yeah. Are you calling Open Table? Okay. I will call you back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Yanfurula, give a parting statement so we can close this show.
Well, I want to say thanks to Dave. The show was very good. And to all of our listeners, I want to say thank you. We have people listening, to us from all over the place. People from Liberia, Sekle Pierre, Nimba Kante, people from California, United States. Yeah, people from San Diego, all the places. Yeah, we want to say thank you. Thank you. Open Table is going global. We want to say thank you for hanging there. Without you guys, we'll not be here. Everything we say here, we're not like one of our panelists said, we are not Jesus Christ. It's our opinion. It's our opinion. So we want to say thank you. Thank you for hanging there with us on every Saturday. Some of the Saturday we can't be here because of some unfolding events that can take place in our community. Even though we are on here as Open Table panelists, but we are community members too that are very involved within our community. So when some things going on in our community, we have to take care of that. So that's why you will not see us on here for some Saturdays and stuff. Like a few Saturdays ago, like what we previously discussed, Liberian prominent members of our community was taken away by the cold hand of death, and we have to be around to help out in other ways, in other things, and what have you. So that's why we're not here. But again, every time we turn our, social media and our platform on, you're here to watch us. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to us. I want to say thank you. Thank you for hanging there with us. And Happy New Year. We look forward for the fruitful 2024 year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This Opitelo. Well, now, brother, thank you. Honorable Chairman Joseph Zinzara Jr. Thank you as well. I want to say thank you to all of the callers, most especially callers from this community, callers from San Diego, California, callers from the Republic of Liberia. I want to say shout out to the former First Lady of this community, Sanuka Mo. We say thank you. Thank you to all of you.
Yeah, let me say.
Just Opitelo.
Let me say shout out to a few people.
Go ahead, Fulula, go ahead.
Shout out to the former First Lady. Shout out to our former Financial Secretary, Mana Isabella Ningma. Shout out to Face V, as I call her, Face V, Vida. I want to say shout out to you there, Vida Duo. Shout out to you and your family out there. I want to say shout out to a very, 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 very opinionated sisters in this community.
Young Fulula, you cannot forget your wife. You cannot forget your wife. Sister
Tutu Makate. Yes, my man. You say the best for last. Yeah. Shout out to Tutu Makate. Shout out to one of our most powerful youth in this community, and now to the head of the youth. Shout out to Bernice Alpha. Bernice Alpha is watching us. Shout out to you over there. Thank you for all your services in this community. We want to say thank you for everything you continue to do for our children, for our youth in this community. Shout out to you. Thank you, and thank you. Thank you, guys, Ms. Bernice Alpha. Shout out to Anita Roberts, all the way from Sector P in District 7, Mr. Benedict District in Nimakante. District 7, Sector P, the Sector P Man District. I want to say shout out to you there, Anita Roberts. Shout out to Prince Jacob, all the way from the Republic of Liberia. Prince Jacob is a member, resident of the state of Indiana. Now he's visiting the motherland. He called us all the way right beside the president-elect house, President Joseph Newman Boyka. I said, Prince Jacob said he met with the president-elect. I can't wait to hear from the brother when he get back to town. Shout out to Abba Maruba, our little brother here. I want to say shout out to you there. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of our listeners, all of our viewers, the entire Indian Liberian community. And lastly, shout out to my beautiful wife, Jennifer Williams. Some TV. I have to leave this show to go wash my hands. Sit down. I'm in Nimakante and started some TV. Shout out to my wife, my beautiful wife, hardworking, very lovely. I want to say shout out to you guys, Jennifer Bolula. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And lastly, shout out to Mother Josephine Sele. She's taking some time off of this community, and she traveled to have some rest somewhere around the world. You know, I want to say shout out to the mother. The mother is taking her little rest somewhere. Shout out to you. Enjoy yourself, Mama. Enjoy yourself. That you are not enjoyed before. Enjoy to the podium. I want to say shout out to you over there, wherever you are. Mama, thank you.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Shout out to everyone that watching. Those that are watching, even those that are watching right now, we say shout out to you. January 13, 2024, we say shout out to all of our listeners on Opitable. Shout out to Ambassador Abba Mobile. Shout out to you. I saw you watching as well. Shout out. Shout out to the former auditor, Sylvester Nima. Shout out to you. From
Yeah, last year, man. We need to squad this year, man.
Shout out to Anthony Gevler, one of the callers on the show, and also a panelist. Yeah, Honorable Chairman, you're back. Thank you very much. Yeah, Honorable Chairman is back. Honorable Chairman is back. Yeah, Chairman, you are going out. What's going on in this community? Chairman is going out. Chairman is going out. Chairman is going out.
I gotta go do daddy DJ. I gotta go do daddy DJ.
Shout out to Joseph. I think it's Senior.
Yeah, shout out to my
on the show.
Shout out to my old man, the favorite son of Lofa Kante, who is still behind anybody from Lofa Kante. Oh
yeah, the man have to come in and defend the president-elect. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's loyalty. That's loyalty. That's loyalty. You gotta love your own. You gotta love your kind. Thank you for protecting Joseph Boakai in the United States. Honorable man, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, I see you.
Before I close up, I want to say thank you. You can see the gold chain on my neck. This gold chain right here. Well, give it to me or my beautiful wife. My beautiful wife, I love you so much. Thank you very much. Give me gold chain.
This hat was given to me by my wife. My wife. This hat was given to me by my wife.
My beautiful wife gave me the gold chain. Yeah, you can see that.
I see you guys.
My wife, don't jealous me.
My wife gave me the hat. I'm going out now. My wife gave me the hat. My wife didn't call GB. My kitchen is empty.
No, you can buy Chinese food, no problem. Right now, you got to my house again, yeah? Well, let me see us around here. We got to go. Bulula, thank you guys for coming today. The first of Akan in the new year, January 13, 2024. We did not come here the other time because we were bereaved and we are back now. We say thank you for following us. I salute you guys with courage and distinction. We will be back again next weekend, but God's willing.
Yep. Lastly, shout out to Wolo. Wolo is watching us. Yeah, John asking to do Makate. Shout out to you there.
Yeah, we gotta go now. Thank you very much.
Bye.